Hi, good morning. My name is Ann Teo. I'm the chairperson of Overseas Sarawak. And this morning I'd just like to share a little bit of information regarding what's happening. Now, some of you will be asking me, especially the Sarawakians, so when is our Sarawak State Elections happening? I'm afraid I won't be able to tell you the date yet for this moment, simply because SPR has not made the announcement. We don't know when is nomination day, we don't know how long is the campaign period, and we don't know when is the polling day or days for the Sarawak State Elections. The strange thing about this is that, even though there's no announcement by SPR, do you know that the postal voting application is already open? Yeah, so in other words, the few categories of postal voters, one of which specific in my mind is my friends and family who are residing, working or studying in neighboring ASEAN regions like Singapore, Kalimantan, Brunei and Southern Thailand. These are the regions in which in the past, in 2013, SPR did not categorize them the same way as overseas voters, and these people were not allowed to vote by post. Instead, the assumption is that they are near enough to come back to the Malaysian cities or towns to vote in their own kawasan. Now, however, for the Sarawak State Elections, these restrictions have been removed. So Sarawakians who are living in these areas, including of course the ones who live further afield like UK and Canada and Australia or New Zealand, you are now able to vote towards the Sarawak State Elections to determine the future of our state by casting your postal vote. Okay, but you must first apply. You can now apply online, or you go to this website called mysprdaftar.spr.gov.my, and you should be able to find the process quite easy to apply to be an online voter. In other words, you expect your application to be approved by SPR if you are qualified, if you reside in any of those regions or any overseas countries. And secondly, you should be receiving your postal ballot when the time comes. In other words, after nomination day. I then therefore urge you to make your application quickly. Why? Because there is a deadline. The deadline is 24th of November. That's about 12 days away, less than 2 weeks away for you to make your application. If you don't make your application, then no ballot paper will be sent to you. Okay, it's not an automatic thing. Then some of you will be asking me, and what about those Sarawakians who live in West Malaysia, Semenanjung? There's a lot of them. Those who live, work and live, they live and work in Semenanjung, Malaysia, or Sabah, or even Labuan for that matter. Are they allowed to vote by post, or are we allowed to vote by post, or some other methods? Now, regarding that category of Sarawakian voters, so far there is nothing from SPR to say you can vote. You have to come back. In other words, you have to fly, you have to spend money, you have to take leave to fly back to your own Sarawakian kawasan or polling station to cast the vote yourself for the moment. So Overseas Sarawak at the moment, we are doing a poll. Okay, we are doing tinjauan pendapat to ask Sarawakians living in Semenanjung or Sabah to give us your opinion on whether or not if you are given the right to cast your vote from where you are, from your state of stay, where from the state in which you are staying in, will you take it or not? So we are doing a very simple poll. Can you please scan the QR code later, and then if you are in those areas, just answer our poll. We need your help on this matter in order to move the calls and applications to SPR. Okay, thank you so much everyone, and we'll keep you posted on more information in the future. Thank you.